I'm Claire Dumpke Ryberg. I'm a granddaughter of Dr. Ezekiel R. and Edna Wattis Dumpke. I'm a former president of the Dr. Dumpke Foundation and one of 3 cousins of the 3rd generation. My grandparents came from good pioneer stock and industrious families. My grandfather, Ezekiel, we called him Zeke, was born in Wisconsin, and he was just a hardworking young man. My grandmother, on the other hand, was born in the Ogden area, grew up on Eccles Avenue. She was a tomboy. She loved the outdoors. They lived on Van Buren and raised 3 children. About that time, my grandfather was becoming very involved in the Ogden community and realized that there were a lot of young people that needed financial assistance in medical school. He and my grandmother set up a fund that would loan money to future medical students. And that really was one of the beginning steps in them forming the Dr. Ezekiel and Edna Wattis Dumpke Foundation. And their emphasis at the time was on medical education and improving medicine in the West, and also on bringing arts and culture to the Ogden area, which was more in line with my grandmother. Unfortunately, my grandfather died early when we were really quite young, and my grandmother and my father then ran the foundation pretty much from the kitchen table. When my grandmother passed on, they did bring on the 3rd generation, which includes my cousin Nan, my sister Andrea, and then myself. Our grandparents and our parents passed down an eagerness to learn, to be engaged in our communities and relationships, to give generously. The foundation has enjoyed supporting many of Utah's universities and colleges. Weber State has stood out because it is an Ogden institution. It exists on the hill close to where my grandparents lived. It is the nursing school that evolved from the beginnings of St. Benedict's, which is a hospital my grandfather helped start. Ogden is the root of the foundation, the roots from which my grandparents came and grew and were successful. So as we sunsetted and thought of something that might be able to really represent our grandparents, the Ogden Arts Plaza came to mind. And it was interesting to us because it was a collaboration with Weber State. It was a collaboration with the city. Medical education was so important to the foundation because it was important to our grandparents. My grandfather being a prominent surgeon in Ogden and desiring to improve medical education and health in the Intermountain area, they focused on medicine. So it was really a natural that the foundation be drawn to Weber State and their College of Health Professions.
It is my great pleasure and honor to be the Dean of the Dr. Ezekiel R. Dumpke College of Health Professions. We have an endowed chair, our inaugural Dumpke Chair for our College of Health Professions. We have scholarships in our health sciences programs. It has helped so many students. We have our simulation lab, which provides state-of-the-art equipment and opportunities for our faculty and students. So when you talk about the Dumpkes and the care they have shown, you can't help it but transfer that to our students, to our faculty, to our staff, and what's to come in future.
As I think about what our grandparents would say about Weber State today, I go back to my childhood when Weber State was mostly just a stretch of green lawn And I visualize my grandparents strolling along that lawn and overlooking the beautiful campus that Weber State has become. I think they would be delighted, pleased, and proud